Hi, this is Crystal, and I am off to Shambhala here on YouTube. And today I am going to show you um, something that I've just started doing. I've been historically one of those people that, I make a shopping list and I semi plan out my meals for the week, but not really. I just go shopping, make some stuff, eat. Stuff gets left over, stuff gets wasted. Sometimes I overspend, all of that kind of thing. Um, and I really need to be meticulous about my budgeting in all facets of my life. I am an eBay seller. I work at home. I do have a part-time job, but on top of my eBay business that I'm growing. And but I just feel like I need to be more of a manager, and if I'm going to be working out of home, I need to be and running my own business out of my home. I need to make sure that everything is being managed. So the first area in my home life that I've identified that I really need to buckle down on is my weekly shopping for groceries. I think I can really control and contain how much I'm spending if I am, really planning my meals. Now, I've based this plan on the same plan that Nikki at Home with Nikki uses. She's got a YouTube channel called At Home with Nikki, and this is based on her system that she's been using. And in fact, all of my organizational systems I'm basing off of her recommendations. And of course, I'm going to be, customizing them to my needs. But I really like everything that she does, and I really think that I can take what she does and use it to apply to my own personal life and my business life. She also has another channel called At Work with Nikki, and she really spells out a lot of the organizational and planning techniques that she uses. And I plan to base my systems off of what she's doing. So this is the first thing I've begun, and it's my weekly shopping menu and shopping planner. And here I print these out, and then I'll keep about 4 of them in a folder. And at the beginning of the week, when I'm ready to go shopping and plan my meals, usually I plan to do this on Sundays, if not on Monday. Sometimes Sundays get busy, so I may even do this on Saturdays, just depending on what I got going on. So, the meal planning and shopping is going to be happening sometime between Saturday and Monday, but I'm shooting for Sundays because that's a day that I don't work on eBay usually. So, but sometimes I work at my other part-time job, or we have family gatherings or things. So sometimes Sundays are actually hard to make things happen. So anyway, but basically I would put the date here and I would handwrite it out, and then over here I would have my budget for the week. And typically my budget is about can be as low as $50 up to maybe $125, depending on what I've got going on. And if I have anything special going on, I might up my budget. But typically I can get away. When I wasn't planning, I would easily spend $130, $150 on groceries every week, and it's basically just me and my son. So, but I do buy a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, and I do buy a lot of organic, but I still buy some of those processed bagged foods and things like that. And I also shop at Costco, and I like to stock up on things and be ahead of the game in my pantry. So, but I do want to be careful to start sticking with a budget and just be more thoughtful about how my money is spent every week. So then once I determine what my budget for the week is, I will then, mark down what I actually spent. So over here, this section is the meals, obviously, so I could plan out my meals. Now, when Nikki does hers, and I think this is reasonable too, she just plans out what she's going to do for dinner. And then because she's always got, for lunches and breakfast, um, she's usually home by herself. Her husband's at work, and she'll have her cereals or her oatmeal or whatever, breakfasts tend to be relatively easy. And I agree, I like to start my day off with fruits or smoothies. So I just, when I go shopping, I plan on saying what I want to have for breakfast, and I'll have like this pretty much the same thing every morning that week, and then the next week I'll have something else. So maybe one week I'll have all green smoothies with bananas and strawberries, and then the next week I'll have melon smoothies, or maybe I'll just have plain melon, and then the next week I'll have grapefruit. Whatever the case may be, I'll make that decision at the beginning of the week. And then also I plan on filling out what we're gonna have for lunch and dinner. Just because of the way that I'm doing my menu planning, I'm doing a make ahead menu where virtually everything we eat is make ahead, and it's almost all fresh fruits and vegetables. So I have a lot of salads and recipes for things that I've been working on that work for us, that we like to eat in our home, that are extremely healthy and can be made ahead of time. And then I do have rice dishes and other things that we can heat up, lentil soups and things like that. But so it's going to be a combination every week of all of these vegetable dishes and salads and soups and things like that I can make ahead, and then when it's time to eat, I can just eat, because I'm very busy during the week and I just don't have time to cook. And if I don't have stuff ready to go, I run to Jack in the Box. So I've already a lot of times I just spent like $130 at the grocery store, and for 3 days we ate at home, but then I'm tired of cooking, and then I run to Jack in the Box. So like, I don't want to do it. So if I have everything ready to go and planned out, I think it'll be easier for me to achieve a much healthier diet and save money and all that stuff. Yeah, so that goes all the way down to Saturday. Oh, I didn't include Sunday. What happened? I thought I had Sunday on there. I just changed this and I lost Sunday. I guess Sunday is my free day, I decided. Since I've always got like family gatherings, that's when I usually go out to eat with friends or go to people's houses, or that's the day I go shopping. That's my planned day for shopping anyways. So yeah, my menu just goes through Saturday and then Sunday is like my free day with no plan. Okay, now my shopping list. Nikki has an interesting way of doing her shopping list where she actually has categories of food, and then she writes them. She has the different types of items down, and she has lines for each item, and that's really great. I actually wanted to do mine that way, but I realized she goes shopping at one place. I like to shop at Costco, Sprouts, and Albertsons, and then sometimes I have other places that I like to stop at. And I just can't get around it. I can't just say I'm just going to shop at Sprouts, or I'm just going to shop at Albertsons, or I'm just going to shop at Costco. Because first of all, my part-time job is at Costco, so I'm there all the time, and there are just some stellar deals at Costco that I need to be taking advantage of. But they don't have everything I need, or I don't want to buy the huge amounts of the things that they have to offer. So, and then Sprouts has all of the organic fresh fruits and vegetables that I like, and they have the BPA-free canned food. So if I want to get certain canned foods, I like to buy the ones at Sprouts because they're supposed to be BPA-free. So I can't avoid shopping at Sprouts. And then Albertsons is the store really close to me that I run into when I just need something real fast. And then of course they also have certain things that are not available at other places. Like there's a particular type of corn tortilla that they have there that I just absolutely love. So So if I'm getting corn tortillas, I have to get the ones that they have at Albertsons. Um, so yeah, and then every once in a while there might be some other place that I might need to shop at. So I want to mark that in there. And also, I'm debating on whether or not I should include in my shopping list things like paper towels and toilet paper, because usually I buy those things when I go grocery shopping. Or, what else? What other kinds of things do I get? I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. Napkins, baggies. They might be on this list. I might make another list or somehow eventually separate this to be like total budget for actual food, total budget for non-food. And then that way I can have everything on one sheet of paper. And I think that would probably be the easiest way to handle this. But again, I just made this, and actually today I'm going to go shopping, and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to make all those foods up for the week. So I'm real excited to get started. And I'll check in with you and let you know how this is going, and let you know if I've made any updates to this. But if you are looking to cut costs and you want to start eating healthier maybe, or cut out how much money you're spending eating out, I highly recommend the weekly menu and shopping planner concept as a good way to start getting control. It's about managing things. You have to manage things in your life, and I think a lot of us just go with the flow, and we let things happen, and we just barrel into things a lot of times, and we could really be more effective overall in life with everything that we do if we are just taking a little time to plan things out. So, and also I will leave a link to Nikki's video where she shows her system for how she goes shopping. So anyways, thank you so much, Nikki, for showing me a good way to get started. I really love everything that you do. So thanks again, and thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.